The world of online video is constantly evolving. New platforms emerge, algorithms shift, trends come and go at a dizzying pace, and content creators must adapt or risk being left behind. It's a dynamic landscape where innovation is key, and staying ahead of the curve can make all the difference. Creators are always searching for the next big thing. They brainstorm tirelessly, experiment with new ideas, and constantly refine their craft. The quest for virality and engagement is relentless, and the competition is fierce. When YouTube Shorts burst onto the scene, I saw an opportunity. This new short-form video format promised a fresh way to connect with audiences, a chance to capture attention in just a few seconds. It was a game changer, and I knew I had to dive in. Could this new short-form video format be the key to unlocking a new level of growth for my channel? The potential was immense, but so were the challenges. I had to rethink my content strategy, adapt my storytelling techniques, and embrace a whole new way of engaging with my audience. There was only one way to find out: a 100-day challenge. 100 days of relentless creativity, discipline, and experimentation. It was a daunting task, but I was ready to take it on. My goal was simple: publish one YouTube short every single day for 100 days straight. Each day would bring a new video, a new story, a new opportunity to connect with my audience. It was a marathon of creativity, and I was determined to see it through. I wanted to see how this dedicated effort would impact my channel's overall performance. Would my subscriber count soar? Would my engagement rates skyrocket? The analytics would tell the story, and I was eager to see the results. Would it lead to more subscribers, higher engagement? The questions were endless, and the possibilities were exciting. Every new subscriber, every comment, every like was a step closer to understanding the power of YouTube Shorts. A boost in my video views. The anticipation was palpable. Each view was a validation of my efforts, a sign that my content was resonating with viewers. The numbers were more than just metrics, they were a reflection of my journey. The challenge was set, and I was eager to dive in and document the entire journey. From the initial brainstorming sessions to the final edits, every step of the process was an adventure. I wanted to share the highs and lows, the triumphs and setbacks with my audience. This experiment wasn't just about chasing numbers, though. It was about personal growth, about pushing my limits and discovering new facets of my creativity. It was a journey of self-discovery, a chance to learn and evolve as a content creator. It was about pushing my creative boundaries. Each day brought a new challenge, a new opportunity to think outside the box and experiment with different ideas. The process was exhilarating, and the possibilities were endless. I wanted to explore the unique storytelling possibilities of this bite-sized format. How could I convey a compelling narrative in just 60 seconds? It was a puzzle, and I was determined to solve it. Could I condense my usual long-form content into engaging 60-second snippets? The challenge was immense, but so was the potential for creativity. Each second had to count, each frame had to tell a story. The 100-day challenge was as much a creative exploration as it was a strategic one. It was a journey of discovery, a chance to push my limits and see what I was truly capable of. The road ahead was uncertain, but the possibilities were endless. Before hitting that record button, I knew I needed a plan. The world of YouTube Shorts was new territory for me, and diving in without a strategy would be a recipe for disaster. I had to think about my goals, my audience, and how to make the most impact in such a short amount of time. Creating engaging short-form content requires a different approach than my usual long-form videos. Long-form content allows for in-depth exploration of topics, but shorts demand brevity and immediacy. I had to shift my mindset and adapt my content creation process to fit this new format. I needed to capture attention immediately and deliver value in a concise, impactful way. This meant rethinking how I presented information and finding ways to make every second count. The challenge was to be both informative and entertaining without wasting any time. My first step was to brainstorm content ideas specifically tailored for the YouTube Shorts format. I spent hours jotting down ideas, considering what topics would resonate most with my audience and how I could present them in a fresh, engaging way. I decided to focus on creating short, actionable tips related to content creation, filmmaking, and online business. These were areas where I had a lot of experience and could provide valuable insights in a short amount of time. These were topics my audience already engaged with in my long-form content. I knew there was interest, and I hoped that by delivering these tips in a more digestible format, I could reach an even wider audience. I hoped this would translate well to the fast-paced world of shorts. The key was to maintain the same level of quality and value that my audience expected, but in a much shorter time frame. Next, I had to consider the technical side. Filming for shorts required a different setup than my usual videos. I needed to ensure that the production quality was high, even if the videos were only a minute long. I invested in a ring light and a tripod to improve the production quality of my shorts. Good lighting and stable shots were essential to make the videos look professional and appealing. Even with careful planning, the initial days of the challenge came with their own set of hurdles. There were moments of frustration and doubt, especially when things didn't go as planned. Condensing my message into 60 seconds felt incredibly limiting at first. I was used to having the luxury of time to delve into topics, but now I had to be concise and to the point. I was used to having more time to explain concepts and tell stories. This new format forced me to rethink my approach and find ways to communicate effectively in a much shorter span. There was a learning curve in finding the right pacing and editing style to keep viewers hooked from beginning to end. I had to experiment with different techniques and constantly refine my process to get it just right. I also spent time studying other successful shorts creators to understand what worked and what didn't. This research was invaluable in helping me improve my own content. Through trial and error, I began to develop a better sense of what resonated with my audience. Each video was a learning experience, and I used the feedback to continually improve. Slowly but surely, I started to see progress. The views and engagement on my shorts began to increase, and I felt more confident in my ability to create compelling, short-form content. The journey was just beginning, and I knew there would be more challenges ahead. But with each hurdle I overcame, I felt more prepared and motivated to keep pushing forward. As the days turned into weeks, I started to develop strategies for creating more effective YouTube shorts. It wasn't just about posting content, it was about understanding the platform and its audience. I spent countless hours researching and experimenting, trying to figure out what worked and what didn't. The journey was filled with trial and error, but each mistake was a learning opportunity. Consistency was key. By showing up every single day, I kept my content fresh in viewers' minds and increased the chances of my shorts getting discovered. It wasn't just about posting daily, it was about maintaining a rhythm that my audience could rely on. This daily commitment helped build a loyal following as viewers began to anticipate my content. The more I posted, the more I learned about my audience's preferences and habits. I also paid close attention to what was trending on the platform. Incorporating popular sounds and participating in challenges helped my shorts reach a wider audience. Trends are like waves. You have to catch them at the right moment to ride them to success. I made it a habit to spend time each day exploring the trending page, understanding what was capturing people's attention, and thinking about how I could put my unique spin on it. This not only kept my content relevant, but also allowed me to connect with a broader audience. I quickly learned that a captivating thumbnail is crucial in the world of short-form content. Viewers are scrolling through a sea of thumbnails, so yours needs to stand out. A thumbnail is the first impression, and it can make or break whether someone decides to watch your video. I spent a lot of time studying successful thumbnails, understanding the elements that made them effective, and applying those principles to my own designs. I experimented with bright colors, bold text, and intriguing visuals to grab attention. It was a process of trial and error, finding the right balance between eye-catching and informative. I learned that simplicity often worked best. A clear, bold image with minimal text could be more effective than a cluttered design. Each thumbnail was a mini project, a chance to test new ideas and see what resonated with viewers. Analyzing my analytics became a daily ritual. By paying attention to metrics like watch time, audience retention, and click-through rate, I gained valuable insights into what resonated with viewers. These numbers told a story, revealing patterns and trends that I could use to improve my content. I learned to look beyond the surface, understanding the deeper reasons why certain videos performed well and others didn't. I used this data to refine my content strategy, focusing on the types of shorts that were performing well and iterating on those that weren't. It was a continuous cycle of creation, analysis, and improvement. Each piece of data was a clue, guiding me towards better content. I learned to be flexible, adapting my strategy based on what the analytics revealed. This iterative process was key to my growth, helping me to create more engaging and successful shorts over time.